Jaguars have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an excited return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in, and they could have taken the lead, but he misses the point after. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
Hey, Lion. Hey, 11.
First down throw, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars break the tie here in the first. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Liam Cohen keeping his kicker on the sidelines here. They're going for 2. Lawrence is going to try and throw. And he's got it. Cut the end zone. So the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Tucker now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Kings! 180, done.
Coming out throwing is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Run.
Mayfield on first and 10. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Hauled down by Andrew Winger. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 14-6 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Once more, it's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Good. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Real. What's up?
Baker throwing again. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kay, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Caught, nice gain left side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 37 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
1st and 10 from the 43. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Set. Hey, alert, alert, alert. Cut.
Baker out of the pistol. Gets his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a first down.
Regular.
First and 10.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Run. Set.
They send a man in motion.
180.
Mayfield will look to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
Hey,
line.
180. Done.
Off to play fake. Here's Mayfield. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and 1. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Set. Done.
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. That's complete, Shepard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set.
Mayfield to throw again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Buccaneers.
Working quickly here.
Down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Done.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey, alert. Set. Pistol. What's up?
One final shot before the half. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Run, run, run. Good. What's that?
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Hey, on 33.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
What's that?
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
But we're in the same thing.
Down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
Regular. 1st down.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will reach the end zone for 6. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game. But when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Worked so well the 1st time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like you get it the 1st time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He throws a bullet deep to the... That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Easy. Turn. They try to hot. 30 left.
ETN has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6.
Buccaneers.
That's the third time they've gone for two, and now their second conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all three of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Up, up. Dead. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. He drives it up to the 24. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. We've set it downs from 37.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Dead. Dead.
First down throw here, Mayfield. Hauled in by Godwin. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bucks have the first.
Buccaneers. First down.
King, king, king.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Caught by his back. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Second and 7.
Second down now. They need 7.
37-yard line.
Hey, alert, alert. Dead.
Baker throwing again. That pass complete to Irving. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Regular, regular, regular. What's that?
From the red zone on first. Throw is caught. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Pressure coming. Baker. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers come through to tie it in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. Position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. And what a miscue by them on that kickoff. It's out of bounds, and this drive's going to start at the 40. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Maybe lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lawrence throwing here. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Jaguars want to end it in regulation if they can. Let's see what they went with on third down.
These are 24. There we go.
Looking to throw. He puts some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here we go.
They'll run, ETN. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and...
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Hey, run. What's the man up?
Back to throw it. Man downfield, and Myers has it. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Great job. Silver.
They're going to pass it here. Complete left side to Thomas. And he has the Jaguar 1st down, Brock. And they can run out the clock on this way. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Trying it right side with ETN. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Here we go.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. ETN, and he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just